I'm way too cool for school, man. It's only 20 bucks, it's only 50 bucks. What can I do? You know, just a piece of cake. Well, it's a good deal, isn't it? Now, let's go back to the exercise right here. So, you guys, I'm not going to talk to you, Craig, because I don't want to talk to you. So, that's... Sydney, you paid, what, 10 bucks for... $1 for 50 bucks. Is that a good deal? Fantastic deal. You guys, how often would you do deals like that? All the time. Twice on Sunday? Of course, right? That's because it's a good deal, right? That's the idea. Catherine, right? Katrina? Katarina. I can do that all day. I can even roll my R's. Katarina. I can do that. So, Katarina, you paid, how much you paid? $2 for 50. Why'd you do the deal? It's a good deal. You guys agree with that? Yeah. It's a good deal. What's your name, man? Rihanna. You paid what? 10 for 20? 5 for 20? 10 for 20? 10 for 20. Is it a good deal? Mediocre! Turn to the person next to you and say, don't be greedy. So, why mediocre? Let me ask. So, in your entire life right now, how many times did you double your money within 3 seconds? Let me ask the group. I'm not asking you, but I'm going to ask you guys, how many times did you double your money in 3 seconds? Never. Once, 0, 1 time, 2 times, 4 times, 1 time, 1 time. I've got 2 people with 1 time, 3 people with 1 time. Is it a good deal or bad deal? It's a good deal. Every time you can double up your money, is that a good deal? Yeah. How often would you like to double up your money? Every day of the week, twice on Sunday, every second, right? As many $5 or $10 that I want to do that. That's very imperative right there. So you're doubling up, which is good. What's your name, son? Sorry. Kira. Kira, I can do that. So Kira, how much you paid for 50?
I borrowed 10.
You borrowed 10! Make sure you charge. Yeah, at least 75%. But that's good, right? Other people's money. All day. Say that again.
Made 40.
There we go. That's working, right? 10 for 50, made 40 bucks. It's a good deal, isn't it? And I can carry on, everybody. You guys happy with what you've done? Right? Happy with the deal, your money you've made, right? That's the idea. Now, this deal, if you've noticed, the first person coming up has got a better deal than everybody else. Would you guys agree? Yeah. If we translate that to real life, when you're the first one in, are you going to have a better deal? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. If you sit on your, because I'll tell you this, it's much harder, and I'll talk about Craig in a moment here, but it's much harder when you don't know what the hell's going to happen. And it's the same thing in real life. Let's translate that to property business. The first time you buy a property, you put it there saying, am I going to be, is it going to be okay? Lots of fears getting in. But the first person taking action will always get a better deal. I'll tell you this. And then it gets easier and easier and easier and easier as you go because you know that there's nothing happening. The guy's not even talking to me, you're just lining up there looking pretty. And that's it. You know, there's nothing more, nothing less, then I'm okay. And it gets easier and easier. And that's real life as well. The easier it's getting, the lower your return on investment will be. Every single time. Now, they all have great return on investment, that's fantastic. Craig, how much money do you got in your pocket right now? Or in your hand right now, I should say.
$73.
So $73.
Well, I put my dollar back in my pocket.
Perfect. So do it, buddy. Because basically that money is my money. It's in my bank account right now. So that dollar is definitely what's in your pocket. That's what you're going to get for helping me. That's good. So obviously that money is yours, right? We know that. Now, Craig, can I ask you a question as my banker? Not as Craig, but as a banker. Now, in this entire transaction right now that we're doing, my banker, Craig, do you care what am I getting out of this? No.
As long as I get my money.
As long as you get your money. And that's true. That's how banks work, right? The banker, Craig, worries about how much more I have in my pocket to keep going. That's what he worries about. Because the more I'm doing this, and if we put this even in a property environment, let's put it in a property environment. Craig's my banker. These are my property. And this is called negative gearing 101. Okay? This is what it is. Because every single month, I have to pay my banker to sustain my property. That's what it is. So in this relationship, I'm basically, Craig's my banker, they are my property, and I'm the sucker. Because all I'm doing is I'm paying. And Craig doesn't care about my return on investment. He cares that I still have enough money to keep going and give that money away. That's what he cares about more than anything. So when you look at this, as a real estate investor, one thing that you need to click on is I never want you to be the sucker. I never want you to be the sucker. I want you to be the investor. And the investor, the way we're going to be teaching you how to invest, is going to be completely different. Because I want you, as an investor, I want you to be the bank. I want you to invest like a bank. I want you to be the bank. Now, they all have great return on investment. No question about it. From 1,000% to 5,000%, they have great return on investment. But who's getting the best return on investment of all? Craig, what's your return on investment? Did it cost you $1? No, because look, your dollar I don't have in my pocket. Right?
Yeah, I got it back.
You got it back, did you? So what's your return on investment? Infinite. You notice that Craig just printed $73 out of thin air, out of nothing, out of just getting up and taking action. That's it. That's all he did. And that is infinite return on investment. You can have great return on investment. They all have great return on investment. The bank will always have the highest. And it is infinite.
One of those deals is a single deal. They've got to then go and find another deal.
They have to find another deal, no question about it.
All the deals are coming from them.
Well, when you're the bank, definitely all the deals are coming. But the main point here is that they all have to put money in. The money they have to put in is right here. In order for you to make money, they have to put money in. That's why their return on investment is still great, but very less than infinite from what you got. You guys get that? You as a real estate investor, I do not want you to be the sucker that will pay off all the time. I want you to be the investor. I want you to be the bank right here where Craig is, because the bank always created infinite return on investment. Now, the way we're going to be teaching this weekend is I'm going to make sure that I'm getting you as close as possible to infinite return on investment. I'm not saying that it's going to happen every time, because sometimes you have to put money in and so on and so forth, but you can create infinite return on investment. Now, the way we're going to create that is by using other people's money as well. So, instead of having the sucker over there not really caring about how much money they're making, what we're going to do, we're going to find somebody that wants to make more money or wants to make more return on investment than they're making right now with the bank at 1 or 2%.
So you're saying 150